gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Empyrion for another live stream where we'll be building. And hello Ronnie, greetings to you too. Nice to have you with us. Hopefully everything is working okay. I did get a notice in the pre-stream saying we were dropping some frames, but hopefully everything will be okay. So we'll keep in hope that we'll stop dropping frames. The first thing I'm going to do, as per normal in my streams where we're doing some building, is we're not going to live in this darkness. So we will go into debug mode and we will sort out the lighting. Let's stop the time and let's have some daylight. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll also get rid of any weather issues. So let's get rid of that. Okay, or not. There we go. Not sure what happened there. And there we go. Ooh, yeah. Now I notice saying not receiving enough to maintain connection. That's a bad sign. So let me know. There's error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Open the widget. Okay. We seem to be mediocre at the moment. I mean, my side, it's showing okay. So, do let me know how things are going. Let me know if you're getting some buffering or if you're getting any issues on your side. Hopefully it's just a little bit and it'll sort itself out. I don't want to be here. I want to be on this level. So the plan for this stream is going to be to sort out basically the setup down the sides of the ship. Because I've been giving this some thought, actually, and I want to move slightly away from the brick shape and see if I can give us a slightly less brick shape for now. The tricky bit is going to be getting the right height. So, for the mirror setup. So at the moment we know this is the bottom level, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. And then we've got roof level. So that means we want to be halfway up the 4th block. Okay. So let's oh no, don't jump off the edge, please. Alright, let's go down this way, see if that will work a bit better. So, for starters, I am going to connect to something. I know the brick shape works, but you know, the brick's very much a brick, isn't it? And you know, you've got to try and move away from these things. I've got a bunch of hardened steel blocks. I've got some more, I believe, in the scrapper, which I've been away and grabbed a bunch more blocks for. So we've got like nearly 900 blocks. So that should be good. So we'll connect to there and we'll put some steel blocks on just temporarily to get the position correct. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I want to do is get the mirror mode working to here. Not that mirror mode. That mirror mode. I think that is what I want. I think. So that should give me mirroring top and bottom, side and side. So, here's the thought. I need to work out how many blocks I've got from the middle of the ship, which, for example, at the moment, I probably ought to put the extra mirror mode on, even though I'm not using it, just to work out where the middle of the ship is. So actually that's the middle? Really? Okay, that's a bit different to what I thought. Okay. Okay, I'll hear you out. Can I keep the shape and throw in some texturing, shaping with some carbon blocks and give it character? Well, we're not moving completely away from the brick. See what you think. I've got something in mind, you see. So that's the middle of the ship, and this would be there, and there's obviously a block there already, so that would come out. Ooh, let's get over this side and do it this side to make it work a bit better. So if I just get this right a second, let me get rid of that block. I don't think I want those blocks anyway, but we'll keep them for now. So I'm gonna go. So this is, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I didn't exactly do that very even, did I? Oh no, so 6, yeah, 6 and 11. So, let's see. My thought is that I put a block here, and then we'll turn off that mirror mode, because now we know where it is. So the thought is that what we're going to do is put a shape down the side, and then we're going to step it out one, and then step out another one. That's my thought there, and the shape is going to be kind of right. Let's try and show off what I've got in mind as the shape for now. Right, here we go. So the shape would be, he says, what block am I looking for? This one. So I'm going to do it here because I might do a bit more shaping down the front here later. The idea would be to go from this block to this block, then full block, then not actually full block there like that. This would then go, says, Breen's got to remember what I was actually thinking, because I gave this a little test off camera just to sort of see what I'm thinking. So the idea is that would go down the side with a little bit in there. Apologies for that. Let's move the drone back over here so we can see it a bit better. So this would go down the side, and then further down here we'll step out by 1 block and then 2 blocks to sort of give it the shape. So it's still going to be brick-esque, but it's going to have, I'm lost. It's going to have a curve to it on the side rather than just a straight edge, because I'm trying to avoid too much big flat surface, and at the moment I've got a lot of big flat surface on the bottom I might want to do some texturing with, and a big flat surface on the top I might want to do some stuff with to make it look decent. What's your thoughts, Ronnie? And anyone else who's watching? What do you reckon? Other than I need to eat a burger. And I'm going to eat that one as well and top things right off. But yeah, that'll be my thought. These blocks I'll have to remove. The thrusters I'm going to obviously do something with. So thruster wise, what's going to happen, he says, is that on the thruster front, these are going to come off, but they are still going to go in here. So literally they'll go in here and come out the side, and I'll put another set up the top. And that will give me a bit more sideways thrust, because I've been feeling like I'm lacking on sideways thrust at the moment. So if I grab those in, where are you? Oh, we got another. Oh yeah, I'm still dropping frames. That is upsetting. Okay, let's have a look. Drop frames, every 2 minutes, dropping frames. Okay, give me 30 seconds to tinker with something and see if that this will sort it out. Bear with me a second. I will hold. Okay, sorry for that. Should be back with you. And we'll see if that stops the drop frames. Because I actually removed my hardwire when I was messing around with a few bits. So I think that might be the issue. So now I'm back on hardware. So the idea would be we'll put that back in, we'll put that in. Again, we need to keep turning all the thrusters off here. And then we do the same up here, which I obviously have failed to do. So I need to fix that on both sides. And that will give us thrusters, top and bottom, built into the curve of the ship. Okay. A few seconds ago, still dropped for that. See if that works. Okay. It's definitely, yeah, it's buffering on my test view as well. I would say narrow it by a block in the front. What? To get rid of the flat point in the middle? Well, the flat point in the middle is going to give me the ability to, further on down, I'm going to be able to mount some guns along the side. That's why I got the flat point in the middle, and it just works out with a number of blocks. At the moment, I'm going to keep with this. I might change it at a later date, but at the moment I'm going to keep with this and see how it turns out, as much as it pains me that creative mode will probably, you know, make my life hard for doing it. Right, let's get back to dump box. Still dropping frames or no? I can always drop the frame, the data rate if it doesn't sort itself out, but it should be sorting itself out now, I think. Sorry, I keep switching things because I'm trying to fix whether the stream is actually bugging out here. Right. I think we're okay. Let me know if we end up going to crap again. So dump box, I want. You had to reload, but I'm back. Okay, that's good news. Aside from the having to reload bit, but you know, the fact that we're back seems to be a good thing. So yeah, we'll bring that down, and then I'm going to try and bring this down the side of the ship. To where? So that was the middle, and I need to go around and remove these blocks that are going to give me a problem later. But I still want to keep one in, like that one, so I know where I'm working to. And for example, let's keep, where are we going to step up? I think we'll step up. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm going to step up there. It'll be fine, and we'll go around and do the same on the other. Well, we'll just take them off on this side. Oh, that's going to be annoying. This is the perils of having to bloody build in normal. Hi Creeper, are you also getting drop frames now, or are we feeling a bit more happy on the drop frame side of things? Or is your stream also stuttering for you? There we go. That and that we've still got. That one's not going to go anywhere, so right. Okay, the other thing I'm going to have to do is go and strip all these bits down. So, right. So let's get down to this level, where I was quite fond of these, but I don't see a way of making them work. So all this is going to have to get stripped off. But I'm going to keep these two because these are marking where the thrusters are for now, and then we'll get rid of them later. Because that way, I don't know why I've just done. Oh, we'll leave the thrusters there, and that'll tell me where the thrusters were, ish, maybe, possibly. That's fine. That side's done. Then I need to go around the other side. Oh, the stream ended for you. Really? Did you try refreshing? Did it come back after you refresh, or is it actually down as like 2 separate streams now? I'll have to check. Sorry, bear with me again. I will quickly double check that. No, it's still up as one stream at the moment on there, so hopefully that's now not having any more issues. No, still a few seconds ago, still dropping. Still streaming my ear end. Okay. Yeah, still streaming, but I am getting notices about drop streams. I mean, sorry, drop the frames, which the only thing I think I can do about that is reset the router, which obviously would mean ending stream. But my drop frame list there from the last time was improved over the previous. It was 27% rather than 41%. So that's positive, at least. Moving in the right direction. Right, let's get rid of all that. For some reason I've decided to take the engines off this side, but screw it. So be it. Right. So now we grab this block and we'll have that all the way to there. And then this block has to go, because this is where we're going to step out a block. So here we want to step out one block. Oops. How are we putting this way on? That way round. We're going to step out one block. So, no, step out one block, so that one will be the one we fix. You see, this is where it gets difficult, because if I was doing this in creative, I could remove the block on both sides at the same time, no problem, no issue, and blah, because now I got to do this top and bottom. Yeah, the perils of building in survival. Okay, bring the drone back, and this time we're going out by one block here. We bring this one out. This one is going to be this one. We're going to keep the same shape. And now what we need to do is figure out how the hell I'm going to blend it, which we'll figure out later, because that's the way I'm going to roll. That one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. And then this one, we need to put a block in here, which will be this one. Will go down here. Ooh. Ooh. I've just realized if I'm going to step it out, I either need to do it the one before or the one after, or I need to move the thrusters, because I don't want to be blending where the thrusters are going to be. So the thrusters either have to be one further down, or the blend has to be one further up. Okay, that is less than ideal. You'd say move the thrusters. What, closer together in the middle? I'm thinking move the blend down and then keep the thrusters, because the further away the thrusters are from the middle of the ship, the more rotation I get. So the other thing I could do is move the thrusters that way towards that end. But then this section in the middle would be a little bit more blank. Choices. Let's just have a look at how this would lay out. Hang on, let's get that way around there. You know what I haven't done? I haven't fixed it down here, have I? Okay. This is going to be the pain with this, is working out things like texture shaping and stuff like that. These sorts of situations, not ideal. Come on, drone. Work with me, drone. So at the moment, so when you say, right, when you say the other side, I mean, I could just go into guard mode, but I don't want to. So when you say the other side, if we say this is the bow and that's the stern down there, do you mean towards the bow or towards the stern? Ah, damn you. Okay, I'm just going to walk underneath. Either. Okay. In which case, I'm going to go on the way I'm going on and do it that way and see what happens. Because if I decide I'm not happy with it as an overall. I can later on if I'm oh god, I've done the wrong flavor block like a fool. Right, that flavor block in that flavor, that way round, or that way round, like that. I don't think you do. I think the more thrusters you have up here and the like, did I screw up here? I screwed something up here. There's no thrusters up there. Yeah, oh god, it's done it on all of it. How very annoying. Oh god. Yeah, the further away the thrusters are in the newer setup of how Empyrion does this, the further away the thrusters are, the more torque you get from the center of the ship. This is so the thrusters being further away towards the bow or towards the stern actually give you increased torque. It's going to be extremely marginal what we're talking about, in all fairness. It's not going to be a vast amount. But I guess keeping them as far away as possible is kind of the best move. But I haven't done that anyway, so, you know, kind of talking rubbish. Right, let's fix this so that this is the same on both. There we go. Better, yes. Right, turn the thrusters back off so we're not burning through power like a crazy fool. And then we'll put the drone back away and we'll try and fix down here. I think we've now got this right. Have we not? And why is the block not in there? Okay. This is where I'm going to end up having to fix something later because creative mode. Sorry, because survival mode. So let's get rid of these as well. Oh, or just shoot them. Let's get rid of those. I know, drone. We're running out of range. So let's get rid of those and then bring coming out here, which is what we want. This is going to be full block. This is going to be full block. This is going to be same as that block. No, not the same as that block. That's going to be that block. He says nope. That's going to be that block. Now that's going to be this block. Yes, that is how that's going to work. Then here, this is having to go out one, so this will be from here to here. Yeah, I did try and stand in the middle underneath the thing, but it doesn't quite work as I go up and down the ship in terms of when I look around. It's still not quite enough range. There, that's what I'm looking for. That way. Oh, crap. That's going to annoy me. Because I've done that to make the thrusters sort of fit in the way I wanted to, I was going to use, like, triangular blocks there directly. But now that's not going to work. Oh, that's awful. Because what I wanted to do was stick in whatchamacallit, these like grills, you know, which are one of my favorite things to stick in, would be to stick these in later, and that makes them look like they belong better. If you have a straight triangular block, you have the edge sticking out. But the option again is to go triangular block and just have it step out a little bit where the thrusters are to give you. For example, nope, did it wrong. For example, let's just work in this one area and see how it would work. Let's get rid of those a second. So this would work by having triangular block here and here, and this block would be replaced by this one, like that, and then you would get just this little step out where the thrusters are. I'm not actually hating that. I kind of like that. It kind of gives it a bit of something where the thrusters are. I don't mind that. And I don't think there's a block you can use to sort of blend between the two. I mean, actually, that one would. That one would. I'm not sure there's a little bit that fits in on it, but that one would blend between the two. So if I took, for example, this one out, back out, and put that block back in there, that way, nope, needs to be this one. I could do it like that. This block here you wouldn't really be able to do a lot with. You would just have to do something like that. I think that's fine, actually. I am going to keep with that. I like that. So that now means happy days. I have to take a bunch of blocks off. So that's got to go, that's got to go. All the way down. Let's hope I've got plenty of charges, because these moments are going to happen. At least this bit's how I want it. And that bit's how I want it. And technically, I'll actually use less blocks. Right. Because then when we come out and do the next bit, we'll have to figure that out when we get there. So that's fine. Now we've got to go down the other side and sort that out. And I don't have any more notices that we're dropping frames. So hopefully that dropping frame issue is now fixed and everything's happy, which is good. Screw Twitch, of course. So I try making Twitch work, but Twitch is just, yeah. I've got the Twitch overlay up so I can see the Twitch overlay if there's a problem, or if there's a chatter, for example, on Twitch. But no one watches me on Twitch anyway. No big deal. So this is Block Removal Simulator 2023. This is my life earlier when I was collecting blocks for the stream. So back to getting this how we want it to be. Yes, I would like that block there, because I know we're going to have that block there. It doesn't really need to be hardened steel, but I'm going to do it anyway. And this one will be, let's get it right, this one, this way, like that. Now I'm fully expecting the mirror to cock that up, because quite often it does. This is then going to be triangle block all the way down there, and this is still going to be that block, so I can put that block in all the way down here as well. And this block will be, there won't be one where I can blend it that way, it will just have to be this block all the way down, like so. Beautiful. We do look less brickish. I mean, this is a problem, considering I'm only standing here, and even here where I'm going out to get a look at it, I'm going out of range. So that won't work. This one, we're missing the triangle block again in here. Let's get that one in. I'm calling it the triangle block. A half triangle slab thing to whatever block. That's what you call it. And yeah, beautiful. So here, we're going out by one whole block. So this technically needs to get to here. That's not going to get to there in one block's worth, or do I transition over two? Getting back to one of these questions again, because if you transition over two, I can transition over two like that, and then I have to move the thrusters in anyway, as we were sort of talking about before. Because I can transition over two blocks. If I transition over one, it's going to look a little bit steeper. I mean, I can do it by changing the block that's here. It would still work. I can still do it. For sure. I think I transition over two blocks. I'll give the chat a little bit of time to catch up and let you and see what you guys think. But I think one will be quite sharp, because I would have to use which block? This block, and it would be coming out. Where is it? Yeah, pretty much on a triangle like that, and coming out. It would work, but undecided about one or two there. One, it would be a little bit smoother. I mean, two, I don't know, because then I'm transitioning some of it over two blocks and some of it over one. But it would give a bit more of a blended effect. Alright, let's have a look at that. It's going to build it in. I'm going to have to remove the blocks. I could always take the mirror mode off. Keep it simple. That's fair. That's fair. So let's have a look at that. What I probably should have done is turned mirror mode off and just built it in one place. But then if I keep it, I gotta build it again anyway. So that would go... that would be like that. And this one would have to come out in the same way that... I think that block that would come out like that. Yeah, I think that's all right. And then this one again would be this one, I think. Yes, can't see for the actual mirror feature, but yeah, like that. And that one's still that one, and that one is still square block, but then this one either has to come out in 1 or in 2. In here it's blended into 2, so let's just see how that leaves us as we come down. Is it me, or do I feel like it's getting darker? I'm sure I stopped time. I did stop time. I'm sure I turned weather on. Just feels like it's getting darker. So is that right? Is this, I feel like, needs to come out by a block, but do I bring it out by half block to 1 block and out, or... Yeah, we're gonna go, I think, if I can work out which way to rotate the block. Come on, that way. Like that. And I might have to go back in behind this and fill some of this up with some other blocks at some point, but there'll be unutilized space back here. But then that's going to go like that. This will be one of these blocks again, I think. In that orientation. Is that right? Actually, I think no. I think that's not the right block. I think that needs to be a different block. It can be that block. No, it seems fine. Because that should now follow the pattern again. But yeah, here I'm going to end up with the thrusters in to the center further, or I have to put them back over here, this way. But that should then follow the pattern again. Yeah, like so. Yeah, that's a fairly smooth transition. And then I would do the same again further out here, so as it sort of gets a bumped out size to it as it goes further down. I could make it a harsher transition by making it, as I say, like 1 block's worth of transition. Reminds me of the Eve Battleship Typhoon. Ooh, I don't know that one. Now I'm intrigued. So my temptation here would then be to put the tell you what, stuff the thrusters for now. I'm just going to leave the thrusters out now, and I'll figure out where the thrusters are going to go afterwards. We know what we're doing for the thrusters over here. And then we can just, because I might turn them into banks of 3 instead. Because I just want more thrusters down the side. Initially, I only had 8. I'm going to have 4 and 4, so that would be 8 anyway. But if I put 6 up here, 6 down there, and 6 somewhere in the middle here, that should be plenty. So this is going to come down this way. And then we're going to zap that one off. And get rid of it. And stick a full block right here. Because we're going to transition out again around here. Which may involve some transitioning of this eventually. But that'll have to be done later. But yeah, this is going to come out to there. I might even... No, we won't do it a block earlier. I was thinking to do it a block earlier, but no, we won't. So we'll put that one there like so. Then we can work out where everything else goes in a minute. There we go. Yoink. Fine, we'll sort that out later as well. This will get the lion's share of the shape in. My biggest concern, actually, is I already appear to be somewhat short of blocks. I was expecting to have plenty of blocks. I've not got as many as I'd hoped. I mean, I've taken quite a few off again. So I still got 300, but I've got through half of my blocks already. I mean, I do have options. I could always... I don't know, I have to unlock it in the tree, don't I think? That I can't upgrade with the gun. No, I need a proper multi-tool to upgrade. Oh, that's going to suck. If I've not got quite enough blocks to do it. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I can actually steal some of these blocks off. Like, not as many as I think. But yeah, there'd be some block issues there. Yeah, we're going to get through blocks a lot faster than planned. That could be an issue. So that will bring that down to there. And that one down to there. Because of course when you're painting down both sides, it's amazing how quick you get through blocks. Then we need to transition here. And like I say, I think we're going to be flying through the blocks as we get to this sort of area. Right, now we need to kind of replicate this transition. So that needs to go there. And that one. Yep. And this one. Because that's going to be the easiest way to replicate this transition. Which is actually, again, I really like the fact they've added this feature. It makes doing things like this, to some extent, so much easier. Because you can rob those blocks. That is not what is supposed to be there. Which one was it? That one, that one, that one. That one? That one again? Is that one again? Yes, there we go. That one again. And then we wanted this one and the block that's going on top of it. That one and... Oh. That one. Thank you. That one. And then we can just grab one of these and whiz it around. Nope. Nope. No, we can't. No, we can't, because I'm using the wrong block. That one. And whiz it around. There we go. Perfect. That is step one of the transition. And there we go. It is going to make the ship feel a lot bigger. It's probably going to mean I need to change the sort of thruster setup at the back as well, which may end up being what happens if I run out of blocks. I mean, there's going to be a lot of additional space here that to some extent I could open up and get into and have an access into, because things could be put in here. There is significant space. Right, this needs to be one of those, and then we can just grab the rest of these like that. Okay, so that is the same setup right there. That one is, I'm just going to grab the block because I know which one I want. This one. There we go. Oh, lovely. Excellent move. Excellent move. Well done. Perfect. Exactly what I intended. Now I need to go over this side and see if I can. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to fit. It's not going to work. But yeah, I think it's going to end up being quite tidy going through there. And there's going to be a lot of extra space. I mean, I could actually extend the farm right out. Which is actually really tempting. Because this is going to give enough space here to make a sizable extension to some of the areas inside. I can even extend the internal parking bay. That's an interesting concept in itself. Because that internal parking bay doesn't actually fit the clipper in there. Oh, sorry, the claw. Clipper was a different ship. Right, let's go back under here. We'll carry on, hopefully getting it right there. Yeah, one thing I'm thinking, I don't have the upgrade tool, do I? I don't have any tool that does upgrade, and I don't believe I can make one. I mean, you could use Xeno blocks, but oh my god, that's heavy blocks. So we don't have any in there. Don't have any in there. Do I have any more hardened steel blocks? I do not, by the looks of it, unless they're in either the loot box, which is possible. There could be some in the loot box. There's 94 in the loot box. Yeah, Xeno blocks are crazy heavy. Exactly. And I'm erring away from combat steel because it's heavy. 4 tons for combat steel per block. 2 tons for hardened steel. 2.6 tons for Xeno blocks. Xeno blocks are lighter than combat steel. Four tons. 2.6. Xeno blocks are actually lighter. And they take hell of a lot of damage. They take hell of a lot of hit points. That's interesting. If I had enough Xeno blocks. Yeah, I was completely in agreement with you, Ronnie. I really thought, I'm sure in vanilla at least, You got to remember, this isn't vanilla, so this could be something that was rebalanced by KnowItALL. I don't remember, I don't know 100% if it was rebalanced by KnowItALL, but it could be. It's highly possible. But yeah, that because I'm sure Xenoblocks weigh, in my head, Xenoblocks weigh an absolute ton. Not that one. Yeah, it makes me want to go into proper like creative mode and check. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, if I go into vanilla creative mode, these blocks are way different, because that's a significant difference. In fact, I don't know who did it now. I watched a really interesting video, and this was like a year ago, about the different blocks and how combat steel versus Xenoblocks deal with things like explosions, which was quite interesting. Actually, it was quite interesting how the damage propagates in different ways in those blocks. Like the damage doesn't propagate. No, it wasn't Spanj or J Randall who did it. It was quite a small YouTuber who did it. Oh, I wish I could remember his name. Give him a shout out. Because it was a really interesting sort of bunch of tests. They were using different weapons like rocket turrets and plasma turrets or whatever to shoot it, and showing how, like, when you hit with a blast, essentially what it showed is that combat steel is more resistant to blast damage propagating out across the blocks. So say if it hits this block here in the middle, it doesn't propagate as far as it does in Xenoblocks, but Xenoblocks have more hit points. But if you shot it repeatedly with rockets, the Xenoblocks failed first. Maybe. I honestly can't remember the guy's name, and that's a bit sad, because yeah, I would love to shout out that video. If I find it, I'll like link it or something at some point, because maybe I'll link it on Discord. Because oh no, I'm out of blocks. I'm out of blocks. Oh my god, I did not. I genuinely thought the nearly 1,000 blocks I have would be enough. That's disappointing, isn't it? Xenoblock is 2.6 in vanilla? Really? I am surprised. Look, I'm a block missing now, right here. I got a couple of blocks missing in a couple of places. That's alright though. Let's go back and fix them. I'm out of blocks already. This could be... This is poor planning for the stream on my part right here. Because I'm screwed up. Crap. I now do not have enough blocks. Right, well, first of all, let's work on blending these bits in, which we can do by just grabbing blocks. Let's grab a chunk of food. I could fly around the planet and see if I can find another down ship. We've found a couple in the last episode. I haven't done a lot more exploring. I went down to the ship in the last episode that was down here and grabbed a load of the blocks. I know there's another ship up here, so maybe I can go up there and grab a bunch of blocks. Alternatively, depending on what you guys think, I could always go back and attack the POI that I wasn't going to put everyone through again in the video, but wanted to try out with the guns. I don't want to finish it with steel because I don't, unlike vanilla, I don't have an upgrade function on the tool, and the upgrade function is engineering, and I'm swearing I'm not going to take engineering, so I can't just zap the blocks and upgrade them. I have to go back and then remove the blocks and put new blocks back in its place, which is why I'm reluctant to do that. So yeah, I either go block shopping or we go and try and hit that POI, at which point block shopping will not be a problem because that POI's got loads of blocks. But I'm not sure how many of them are hardened steel. There's a lot of combat steel in that POI. I know I could be using the drone for this, but old habits die hard. Do you know when I first started playing Empyrion? I played Empyrion for probably, I probably had almost 100 hours in the game or more. Early days, of course, when I was playing it. Before I realised, again, thanks to actually watching Spanj, that there was a drone. Because nothing told you about the drone. The drone just isn't mentioned in any of the tutorials or anything. Yeah, well, the junk capital, I've stripped it, and that's where I got a whole bunch of the blocks from in the first place. But yeah, in the tutorials, I don't know, I haven't checked out the new tutorials. I've been meaning to go and update my Learning to Survive series. But yeah, literally in the original sort of Robinson's protocol as it was, nothing that says there's a drone. Maybe it was in the base building bit and I never actually did that bit of the Robinson's protocol, so maybe that's where it was. You know, I didn't do the upper level, did I? That was foolish again. Oh well. That is at least gonna do for there. And that starts to blend in now. Looks alright. I'm happier with this. It looks less like a brick. I still sometimes feel, despite the fact this thing is pretty sizable, when I'm wandering around it, I feel like it's small. I think the other day and I was like, you know, this CV isn't as big as I think it is. It's big, but it's not as big as I think it is. It's surprisingly, it could be longer. You know, turn it into like a massive thing. Alright, we need to go up, 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 up to the top. Yep, there we go. What size category is it? Let's have a look here. It is class 5. So, pretty small from that size. From that side of it. And block count 6,000. And it says it'll say here somewhere width dimensions that size. So, not as big as you think. I mean, class 5 is pretty small. In terms of like server, it'd be no problem to have it on the server. Right, I'm gonna use the drone for this one. I mean, you know, like this is gonna need some work around here, and that was in combat steel. Drone's not gonna make it. Can we go up there? Oh, of course, gonna have to run over the other side. Yeah, well, if depending on what people think, like I said, ooh, what was that? That was interesting. I've never done that before. I pressed F9. I'm not sure what that is. That must be like targeting or something. Variants. What it looked like. It might be because I got debug mode on. So yeah, I don't know that it gives it an actual size class in any of these that I'm aware of. Like small, medium, whatever. I wouldn't have called it a class here. So, I mean, I would have called it... I wouldn't have called it a starter CV, but I certainly wouldn't call it like an endgame dreadnought sort of CV because it's just not that big. It could do with being like scaled up massively. Yeah, small to medium, but exactly, it's certainly not. It's not a starter CV, but it's not an end game CV, really. It's gonna be my end game CV, but it's not. Right, let's drop that down there. Yoink, there. Wonderful. And we've got 10 blocks left. Excellent. My poor planning has led to what poor planning leads to. Right. So we're out of blocks. Okay. Coin toss. Can I put up a poll? These things work still in YouTube chat here. Yep. Okay, highlight, no. See, pro streamer here. Don't know how to do a poll in chat. There are things for doing it. But here, vote. Vote. Just vote with your words. Say blocks or POI. Depending on what people say, I will either go and shop for blocks and finish it, or we'll go and shoot things. One, we have to leave the planet, but we'll be coming back in that case, but so be it. Because, yeah, unfortunately, POI. One for POI. Like, you can stand in here and watch me sleep. Okay, any other takers for POI? Any other takers for blocks? If there's no takers, we are going POI. I'll turn the symmetry plane off for a start. You know what I need? Before we go to the POI though? We need to put some thrusters back on this thing. Oh, Creeper says blocks. Okay, 50-50. Anyone for a deciding vote? He says Anyone for a deciding vote? I will give it another like minute or two for deciding votes. And where are we going to put these? Let's I'm gonna stick them there. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. And Mark says POI. Sorry, Creeper, you're outvoted. Because I do want to try out that minigun. That minigun was awesome. There you go. Oh, I turned off my bleeding symmetry, didn't I? Alternatively, you can leave it and take the salvage capital ship there. I can, but the wrong position. The salvage capital ship does not have quite so much support equipment available to me. Which is fine. I had to put the thrusters back on anyway. So that's not a big deal. And ultimately this is actually less thrusters than I had before. Sort of. No, it's not. So that's not a big problem either way. But yeah, let's turn off debug mode. I don't want debug mode on if I'm going into a POI. And we should be able to go. Let's see. Turrets, signals. I'm worried about shields. Thrusters? Thrusters. Better. But we can take the opportunity to get a decent look at how the new shape looks. Yeah, could do with being longer. I feel like it could do with being like twice as long and twice as what, or twice as long and half and another 50% wider. But yeah, I could take the salvage ship. It has at least got somewhere I can respawn on board and some basics. But we might as well take off. I want to take my garden with me. Right. Where's the distress signal? Should be... We should have it marked here. Should still be marked around here somewhere. I think it's probably the 4.3. No, I need to do. Turn on the signals. That makes all the difference. So that's where I was parked, and the distress signal is right over here. So this is going to be completely unedited in this case, which last time it was quite, well, all my deaths and everything was in there, but you know, some of the me setting things out. It doesn't look like a cube. Well, it's still got some brickishness about it, but it's not quite as bricky as it was, which is to some extent a positive. Right. Oh god, loading in. Clearly there. Okay, let's... Oh, that's the thing I find most disorientating on the... And I need to get some... I need to get some more up thrusters. Or down thrusters, whichever way you want to look at it. Because I've only got the ones which are at the front there. And I'm sort of pushing myself around here. I want to get in a bit tighter to it. but not as tight as I was. Screw it. That'll do. Okay. Right. Let's prepare here. That we don't want on the bar for now. That we don't want on the bar for now. We've got the two new things, which are good. Let's have a look at the ammo situation. We've got another bunch of those, yes, and unicarts. I'll keep those in reserve. Oh look, I've got another minigun as well. I've got two of them. Didn't realize I had two. And what else do I want on here? Probably some other meds. Let's have a look what we've got in terms of meds. Let's put let's take those for a start. Let's take antibiotic pills, because they'll do dermal parasite and endoparasite. And you do open wound fracture bad trip. You do endoparasite. I need something that does like dermal burn or something. Dermal. What do I actually want? Let's stick a detox kit on there. Let's not have 24 detox kits. Hopefully I do not need 24 detox kits. Well, you might be entertained by the number of times I die. But to be fair, I didn't edit out any deaths, and I never have, as you can tell by the death counter. So I don't edit out deaths. If I die, I die. And I'm perfectly willing to take that on the nose. I could never do like a full Iron Man playthrough. It would just be, it would not be good. Okay. Gotta deal with the lovely shielding. Do let me know if the gun sound is too high though, because that seemed loud from my end, but get back, get back, get back, get back. Uh-oh, out of bullets. Do you mind? Do you want to jump? Thank you. And you, join your friend. Come on. So yeah, let me know if it's tad loud. Not too bad. Hang on, bear with me. That I can fix. That I can fix. Bring that down by. There you go. That should be. That should do it. Let me know if that fixes things up. All right, one of these had an alien container in it, so let's grab that. Let's chuck it in the loot box, which is almost full, but there we go. Don't think there were any other containers in here. I mean, there is that, which might have. I'll take it. Detox kit in there. Don't think there's anything else in here. No showers and toilets. Yeah. Okay. Really? Holy crap. Okay. See, this is the time I should be using the minigun. Aside from the fact they just all decide to jump to their death, which is always fun. Right. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's good. I'll eat that one straight out. Okay, that's one of those nice little overseers. What you got for me? More food. bargain. I will take it. Holy crap, there's an overseer right there. Die! Well, at least it worked. This gun is awesome. I love this gun. This gun is my new favorite toy. I'm just leaving that behind. Not even worth taking anymore. Okay. I was a bit weirded out by that because, like, obviously I can see my ship out the side. I was like, what can I see out the side of there? Not gonna worry about those either. Drills, blah. These coffee, sure. O2. Emergency O2. Which I probably should have topped up on, to be fair. What have you got for me? Vegetables, yep. And goodies, okay. Take that. And you are going into the loot box, my friend. More goodies. At least we're getting some fuel, which might be worthwhile. Now, this is where I'm going to try and use the sniper rifle. This sniper rifle is also just crazy damage. So I should be able to just be like... Okay. Maybe not. It's still just not fast enough for these guys. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I've got all the things. Okay, what is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? We have fever attack and alien parasite. Alien parasite? Yes, thank you. Fever attack. Water. Water? Water. Does that work? That work for fever attack? No. Okay. Fever attack with a first aid kit, med station, type 4. That's a small health pack. Oh no! Okay. Run! We're gonna go straight to the med station. I think it said I could just fix it with... Not sure if it's that one. Give it a go. Oh, that was a type 4. Excellent. Perfect. Who knew? Ooh. As I'm chewing through my power, let's turn the thrusters off. And the shield is already off. And while I think about it, let's put that in there. I'm going to get a bunch of fuel anyway. So this is where I think it's actually worthwhile reloading. Okay. At least I know where I'm going this time round. Last time I had no idea where I was going. Oh, that's kind of fun. Seriously? God, that's the one thing I didn't like about this one. The shield is just a pain in the butt. Die. Because if I can hit them, I can kill them. It's just the actual hitting them is a problem. See, look, that guy is not going to die. He's protected. That sounded less than good. Seriously? Really? Really? The overseer is protected by the shield. And there you go. That guy's down. Yep, get rid of him. Where did... Yeah, that is the most frustrating thing in here. Is just getting this to actually... Oh, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Get rid of that one. Okay, if that's the way you want to play it, Overseer. Pop your head out. I will get rid of it. Right, what else we got? There's one. I thought I saw one over there. Yep, there is. Ooh, I didn't actually kill him. There you go. And, alright. Let's take that Overseer. There we go. Yeah, to some extent, it always feels a little bit cheesy using a jetpack. But I'll be honest, I'm not above it. I'm just not above it. Hello. God, I love this gun. This gun's awesome. And I need to have a look at that. I need to try that alien crew out and see if it reduces like CPU stuff as well. I need to try that. I can't actually destroy these, can I? No. I thought there was another thing here. No. And I may want to grab a few bits of bodies. And that actually reminds me, I've got so much of this in my inventory. One thing I need to do is go to the scrapper ammo box and just offload some, because I could have done with some of that in there. Go. Oh, more bad guys. Right, let's not stick it in the scrapper fridge because that's a bad plan. Stick it in food box there, and let's get rid of some of the other stuff just into the loot or dump box. I need to find somewhere to offload Xerax rifles. Laser rifle, I'll keep one on me. Actually, they're quite good. Why can I hear more Xeraxium burbling? I mean, there's some up the top there, which we know exist, but I don't really need to go up there until I've blown the core, so I'm not going to. And this is kind of mixed. Hang on, this can actually fire a single shot mode as well. No. Die. Why are there so many behind me? What happened? Oh my god, why are there so many? Time to leave. Please hold. Please hold. I'm going back this way. Holy crap, why were there so many? Where did they come from? There wasn't that many last time. Okay. But it's like every time we go through the loot, they spawn again in here. This one. Hello. I knew you'd be around here somewhere. I knew we were at least one short, if not more. Okay. Hello, sir. I don't believe that actually hit you, but there we go. I will take it. No complaints. You were a bit slow off the mark, mate. Okay, we're gonna reload it. I've got enough uni carts. I can deal with it. Right. How many we got? What we still got? I haven't retreated as much as I retreated last time. Famous last words, of course. Oh. Yeah, famous last words indeed. Woo. You. Where did you go? Oh my god. Because I think every time I head back down here, they respawn. Are you? And you? How many headshots does he take? I'm not gonna loot the actual abominations because they're just not worth it. I think is it this container? Yeah, this one's called like Forge Aerospace. This is for like something in RE or something. And there's one here as well. I can't remember where it was, but I noticed it when I was... Oh, hello. My loot container is full. Okay. I noticed it when I was walking through the other one trying to solve some problems that I was having. And I noticed that there's one called Vermilion's container as well, which was very interesting. So I'm just going to dump all of these guns for a minute in here, because I need to find somewhere to sell some of these guns. There's just too much guns. Let's chuck that in there. It's a bit of a waste to eat that. What I might have is some woofles, and we'll have a bit more health while we're at it. This health is low. Right, we'll have a look around the other things to loot later. Oh, take those. More boosts, more assault shotguns, blah blah blah. Now, we know from last time that as soon as I walk into here, an overseer is going to drop out of the sky like that. Thank you for playing, sir. Yes, I was ready for you that time. Ah, this is where I... Is it here? Yeah, I think I died here last time. When there were quite a lot of these guys. Managed to get shots in on me. But of course, I wasn't wearing the armor I'm wearing this time. Right, that's not working. Okay. Let's grab another bandage a second just to top the health up a bit. Don't like the sound of an abomination wandering around there. Thank you. Go down. Ooh! Ow! That was a guy with a rocket launcher right there. How I survived that, I don't know. Okay. There he is. Woo! Yes. We're gonna play this my way. Whoa! I think he's still winning. Take it, ankle shot. Right, there was one more. There you go. Goodbye, sir. Okay, fine. Yeah. Ooh, so many guys. I'm not being careful now. I'm probably going to discover there's still one here somewhere. Right, let's ditch those bits. Loot box, please. Again, we'll ditch these and sort it out later. I've just ditched the laser again, but screw it. Oxygen could be an issue. Just realizing that. I don't want to have to go back out until I've been and opened the blast door. Because there's the blast door to the next level. And I don't want to deal with that until I've done the blast door. If I can help it. Now there's a couple of guys downstairs. Keep thinking I'm seeing something out the corner of my eye there. I need to top up the health situation. Come on. Yeah. That will have to do. And then we'll go down and deal with these guys. Right. If I remember rightly last time, I'm sure I crouched and the guy just couldn't hit me because I was crouched. Or I just straight up front and center him with a minigun. That'll do. I could actually probably finish it in Xenoblocks now. I'm getting so many Xenoblocks. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. All the food. I forgot about all the food and all the water and all the food. So many Zeraxian sandwiches. And if I eat a bit more sandwiches, I should start to heal, yes. Right, let's open the core lever. So that one is done. I can go back and top up with oxygen now. And this time... Oh yeah. You know what I've just remembered from last time, which happened, is that as I come out of here, there's like a stack of spawned abominations right here. Like right there. Then as soon as I start firing, they're gonna come like crazy. I go, no! Oh god, so many. Okay, ow. I'm trying not to run out. I'm bleeding out, I'm bleeding out, I'm bleeding out, I'm bleeding out, I'm bleeding out. Okay. Fortunately, the Zerax are blind. They could shoot up here. But he's not smart enough to look. Oh my god. It's like fish in a barrel. Okay. Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys are awfully close. So are you. You're like gonna stand on the corpses of your brethren to get me. That was manic. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we survived. You know, I might even manage this. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. If I suggest that I'm going to do it without dying, then it won't happen. But I mean, fortunately, this POI is fairly fresh in my memory. Let's eat another sandwich just to top that up. That'll keep my health going up. Look, they're back again. More have spawned. Goodbye. Goodbye. More have spawned, or they were here already and I just didn't notice them. But this is why I've got so many Zeraxian rifles. So many Zeraxian rifles. Okay, Okay, back to food. Let's chuck all those in. That can go in there for meds. That's fine. And we keep the cash in the fridge for some reason. Because we like cold hard cash. Why? Right, let's get some O2 before we go up to the next level. Yeah, I almost said it. Almost. And that would just be cursing myself. Right. How's the armor looking? The armor is looking pretty good, if I don't say so myself. That is actually looking pretty tidy. Right, I'm gonna reload anyway. One, because I'm expecting bad guys to have respawned somewhat, and two, because there's plenty in the next section as well. Yeah. Respawns. Not having quite as much trouble with the shields as I did last time, but the minigun is a bit more was it spray and pray on that front than the other guns I've been using have been. So, you know, it's not exactly a fair comparison. Okay. So let's go down through to the next zone. And we'll actually have to drop off the jetpack for this. I don't remember you in here last time. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay, leaving. Oh god, that was close. I was like stuck. Okay, still bleeding. Let's fix that a second. Okay. Everything's gonna be fine. You can't get through here, apparently. Okay. Any more for any more? I'm sure there was an overseer down here last time. Though that might oddly be the overseer that I then found upstairs. That somehow phased through. What did we get? Nothing. A laser carbine. That looks kind of nifty. Anyway, moving on. Take your goodies. And there are definitely some that drop out of the sky in this bit, and there's some that are hiding in here. Any more? Oh, okay. And more goodies. We're going up in the health pack department. I still want to try. Who's it who suggested? It might have been you, Mark, who suggested putting the teleporter on my own, putting the spawn pad on my own ship to see if I could spawn friendly abominations on my ship, which sounds like a really fun idea. On a PvP server it would be anyway. Right, so I need to go in here, isn't it? And flick the switch. Ah, no you don't. Hang on. Acquire a precision tool. Yeah, there's one there, but I'm still reloading. Please hold. Thank you. I think that's it for this area. I'll keep the minigun out just so if I'm at point blank with one, I can deal with him. Well, I'm definitely picking up a fair amount of rounds again. And that will open the next level. And I'm sure a bunch fall down. Yeah, which they do, see? I noticed this last time, there were a whole bunch. Well, that did that. There you go. Any more? Let's reload before we go back in. Okay. Anyone? No, I'm on the wrong level still. Thought I was just poking my head out because last time there were some like right in just inside here. More Xeno blocks and small optronic bridges, which I can't actually use because I don't have engineering. Oh god, at least I got the Polaris guy. Those guys are awful. Okay, this I'm gonna need to go a little bit more precision on. Goodbye. This gun just does so much damage in one hit. It doesn't fire super fast, doesn't have a million rounds, but it just does so much. So much one hit damage. Right, I'm still loaded up. I'm just gonna have to start chucking all of those on the claw. Because the TARDIS is already full again. The loot box is already full with Zeraxian guns. I'm gonna have to go back and just dump those. Just dump those as well. Anything else? We'll dump the rockets. We'll dump those. And then we'll put those back in the food department. Let's eat the sandwich and chuck those in. Oh, let's not get cold cores. There we go. That'll clear that a bit. We're feeling very comfortable and satisfied. I'm glad we are. Grab those. I mean, now I'm ending up with so many laser rounds and everything, but I want to be able to buy like the antimatter bullets. Right. Oh. Ow! 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 Yeah. Your aim with that is going to be awful, even though you're still hitting me. Really? Didn't kill you? Right. Ugh. Toasty. Right, now remember, last time an overseer fell on your face, and that wasn't fun. Like that guy. Yeah, I remembered him. He scared the crap out of me the first time round. I'll take that. Right, there's definitely some there, and there's gonna be some more over there. What I've gotta watch out for, aside from this guy's foot, which I can just see here. Can I hit it? Two shot. Come on. Oh, come on. I don't suppose I can actually hit the core with this. Yeah. Oh, I kind of enjoyed that. That's fun. I like it when you like shoot them in the back of the knee from bloody nowhere. Yeah, I'm gonna start cooking here because there's all these bloody thrusters up this end. Yeah, can I get out of the super toasty zone, please? Yeah, okay, we're okay, water? We got some water. Water. Thank you. I'm gonna eat a sandwich. Yes, I'm too hot. I know I'm too hot. I'm gonna go back to the thing and drink some more water. And hopefully eat another sandwich. There we go. It's fine. We're full of heavy? Too heavy? Too many bullets again, probably. Need to get rid of... Let's go to the scrapper. Drop a few more of those in. Might as well get rid of those into there at the same time. We can drop our number of shotgun rounds. Let's take those out there fairly heavy. Are these heavy weapon upgrade kits super heavy? They're fairly heavy. You can get rid of those as well. Eat that sandwich. What is so heavy that I'm carrying? Probably these still. That'll do. There we go. So this should be an advanced core. Again. And this should be, ooh, ultra-minor cores. HV2 turret. Nice. Nice. Now the HV2 turret is tempting if my HV had more space. Because then you could just easily deconstruct a thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit this no matter how hard I try. I will have a go if the thing doesn't work again. Because we're almost there. The sensor is just up there. But, yeah. Goodbye, goodbye. But you're going to come up the thing? Yeah. Oh, crap. Okay, okay, okay. Backing up, backing up. They can't get through the circle bits, can they? My turn. I need to remember that. They can't get through the circle bits. Right. You can fire at me with your little bow and arrow crap all you like, mate. If I remember rightly, you didn't do that much damage anyway. What the hell? I did not see you. You almost made me pay. Okay. Thank you. Good times. Wow, they keep respawning. That's the thing. Now, I probably really ought to switch weapon here. And I'm going to reload. Because one, they do have a tendency to keep respawning. And two, I can't remember if it was another bad guy or just an overseer up here. There is something up here, yes. A bad guy with a big gun. Commander. There you go. And then we go here. And it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the core should explode. And it doesn't, you see? Damn it. Damn you, game. Now I need to remember from my own video what the hell I did. It was, like, faction entity thing, wasn't it? Oh god. What was it I did? I refactioned it. And then I went and got the core out. Let's just grab the loot from here for now. And we're full again. Damn it. We're gonna get shot at in a second. Because this happened to me many times last time. Every time I spawned back in, there was just so many. Oh, I know what I could do. These, I purposely set these up with a view to one of these just getting used as a dump box. Things, yes. See, I remember that from last time. You just kept coming. As some of you have suggested, I may have a bug in my save that seems to be preventing that from working properly. which is a little bit upsetting. Let's I need to get this from the loot box, don't I, first? Let's get rid of the guns from the loot box. Those I want to keep. Many of these things I could put into cold storage. There we go. Let's put all of that. That can go into cold storage as well, as can that and that and that. That. Anything else going in cold storage? Not for now. Right. Chuck that across. Let's chuck that one across. More useless weapons. And let's chuck this one, which was the last one, which we hadn't done. And there was one. I can't remember where it was now. But there was one I haven't seen. So again, you see the blocks are gone. It's blown out. But I don't believe I can get an angle on this to actually shoot it without the without the warp drive getting in the way. Now, two ways to deal with this. So I can do the faction edit thing. There's one other way to deal with it I didn't show in the video, which I will do now, but it's basically the same as some of what's in the video. Is you just guard mode your way in there. Unfortunately, I don't think the C4 will work. We'll try it. We'll give it a go before I guard mode my way in there. Let's try it. It's a good idea. I've got a whole bunch of C4. And let's just stick that there a second. And we'll put that in the fridge. Let's we'll toggle guard mode back off a second. Oh god, I lose my jetpack. Right, let's try sticking C4 on here somewhere. You can stick it perhaps there, but I don't think it'll work because of the shield. See? Yeah, it didn't even go off. You see? You hear that? It didn't even go bang. And I think that's part of the problem with the thing, because the shield is on. It doesn't seem to work. So anyway, we'll go back into guard mode and... Oh yeah, I needed to faction it last time to get the shield off. So... Oh, I can't remember the bloody thing. Can't remember the command, because what I had to do was you go in and create yourself a faction. It says let's create ourselves a faction. Create. Fair enough. And I think it was like you needed to bring up debug info. And then it's something like faction entity or something like that, isn't it? Faction entity 715.946. Oh, I didn't. What? Did I do it the wrong way around? Let's find out. Faction entity 15946 and 7. Let's try that. Could not parse ID 7. Really? You couldn't parse the ID of 7. Hang on, let's check. Maybe I need to. Maybe it's case sensitive. Now I need to go back and check my own video. because I don't actually remember off the top of my head what it was. Yeah, could not parse ID 7. Something is wrong there. So bear with me 2 moments while I go back and check my own information on how to do this. Ugh, come on, computer, you can do it. But yeah, it's one of these things. I'm not quite sure what is causing this bug, because it's a bit nuts, really. Let's have a look here. I think it's this one. But these abominations appear to be on my side. You're going to hear me play one of my own videos, because I can't remember where it was. Yeah, faction entity set. So I was right. So it's Sev. It must have typed it wrong. Faction entity should be Sev 546, and that should work. And then it says entity. Yeah, you go. There we go. My bad. I just screwed up the typing first time round. So first thing I need to do, turn off the shield. There we go. Job's a good one. And then I can put my own core in. So let's just let's chuck that back in the ammo box. Let's go get my cores back on the bar. And I'll do what I did last time, where I'll grab, let's just link to this one. It's mostly empty. And I'll do exactly as I did in the previous run through, where from my test I found that this, and this all exploded. So we will trash them. That way I get nothing that I shouldn't get. There we go. Just like that. We're through. Now, I'm trying to remember when I went through last time. Oh, I am still in God mode. Which material? Okay. That's something I need to do. Let's check this. This is set to now private, not me. Good. Turrets and weapons can be off. And I need to get myself out of God mode. God mode is now disabled. But is it? I'm just floating, aren't I, in space? That's the problem. Now I have to be careful not to press G, because once you've turned God mode on, is one of my... I got a bit of a bug about this. I hate the fact that once you turn God mode on, if I just press G, I automatically go straight back into God mode again without... Otherwise I have to reload the save. Which I could do. And that guy's on my side. But it kind of bugs me that it does that. This guy's probably on my side as well. But yeah, it shouldn't do that, but it does. So this is going to keep spawning guys on my side. Let's go and grab at least that one. Oh, hello. Why not? I know that was a massive waste to some extent, but just got rid of it. Okay, that needs to go on into my connected inventory. And I've still got the guys upstairs to deal with, so yeah, what I'm going to do is in this last bit, I will save. I will exit out of the save, and then you'll see all my myriad of saves. And because I keep lots of additional saves like that, just to avoid corruptions and issues I've had. Then we'll load back in, and that will mean God mode won't be a problem anymore. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. And ooh, show internal. An internal error has occurred. That is not happy making, is it? Okay. Let's okay. That's not good. Bear with me. It says we'll be right back. We'll try fixing that a second. Maybe that's hopefully just restart the game. I hope not. Because I didn't save before I went to the POI. So I hope that's not a corrupted save. Because that would be upsetting. I'm hoping that's just a game bug. Otherwise, the whole stream is for naught. And I have to go back to the save before the stream started. Which would be upsetting. So, we're loading in a second. Oh look, and my be right back screen, because I didn't hit the transition button, never actually went across. Oops. Never mind. Okay. We're good. We're good. No G, no God mode. We're okay. We're alive. And hopefully... Oh, that guy just died behind us. That was kind of weird. So, does that mean there are guys up here or not? There are guys up here. Uh-oh. No, you're on my side. Thankfully, you are friendly. You are friendly, Zirax. I think you're not all friendly, Zirax, though. You're friendly, Zirax. Well, at least the shield's not up anymore. You're not friendly, Zirax, see? You're not all friendly, Ziraxians. And what's the most concerning is I can still here you go, look, Vermilion box, Quantum box, which is the one which had the good core in it, and there's a Vermilion box which has just rubbish in it. And hello, you're an unfriendly Zirax. I saw you. Granted, later than I probably should have. And now it says... Now I'm getting a flash up about drop frames again. We dropping frames again? Let's just chuck that into the old food McGubbin. And then we can chuck this one into loot McGubbin. There we go. Pick that one up. And hopefully that's dropped off when... Doesn't seem that we're getting drop frames again. Oh, we are getting drop frames again. We're getting... Are you guys getting buffering? That's a bit upsetting. After everything's been fine for so long. Smells like my router needs a restart. Right, so that on the most part is pretty much everything in here, apart from one thing or a couple of things I know you can only get to after you've completed it. There is... Firstly, there's all these. There's another set of these base shield extender things. Now, somewhere in amongst here, somewhere, I did find another black loot container, but I don't remember where the hell it was, so I can't show you where that was off the top of my head. But you basically just end up going in and tearing it apart. But if you do go in here, I tried to show this in the video before, I can show it a bit clearer this way. There is this one, because this is essentially a piece of the POI that's not yet sort of in the POI, so to speak. Oh, hello. That was a heavy armor. Sorry, to just cough there and want to mute it so I didn't go down the mic. Wow. And then if you go down here, I think there's another one down here, because there's a switch on this level that is a core detonation switch, but it's not. Oh no, there's not one here on this one. But it doesn't actually do anything. So it's a to be. I expect to be included or to be extended in the actual POI at some point. Whoever's building this POI, maybe it's Vermilion who's building it. I don't actually know. No black loot box in here. Trying to remember if there's anything I've missed. I think I might have missed one back in the other bit. We'll have a quick look over there. Sure, let me in. Save me some effort. We'll go in this way. Turn ourselves around. And let's make it easy. Really? Did I have a core in here, don't I? Why did that pick up as parts? Just pick up as blocks. Because I was thinking there might have been one. Really? Excuse you. You just like sort of go up and shank him or something. Just cost me a console. I thought there was one down here actually that I didn't get earlier, which I probably should have picked up. Did I miss the one down here? Or am I cracking up? Nope, not one here. And this one, this area I've already been through, and this one I've done. I mean, you're a Zorak civilian. Makes me feel better. And that is that. So really, all you're left with is taking this apart for blocks now. Which, if I remember rightly, like most of this is combat steel, like massive amounts of it. And I'm of course not attached to my box that I was using now, or the loot box, so can't fit any of that in there. What is that knocking noise? No, is that coming through on the actual stream, there's some large noise there. Is there no other way to take out the core? In theory, there is in theory, when I set off the sensor upstairs, well, oh, hang on, what was that? That was a teleporter pad. I'll have it. So we'll go back up there. So in theory, he says, when I go all the way up here, all the way through, so you fight your way through here, up here, get into this level. In theory, apart from... You are still not on my side. What the hell, dude? Really? What is with this? Thank you. Go away. So in theory, when you set off this sensor here and all the writing comes up that we saw before, in theory, if we go into this, now it's mine, we can do it. This motion sensor has some signal logic, and the signal logic says core, signal time delay, core detonate. And that should trigger 2 explosive blocks, which you may or may not have noticed were missing, which were here and where my core is, and the core was in the middle. And they do explode, and in fact, I don't know if that damage is from when I blew up the core or not, but there is some damage. And when I did it, if you check out, I think it's episode 28, I think, actually. I was just checking a minute ago. 27, sorry. If you check out episode 27, I show it, and I go into creative, and I actually go in and show it work properly. And it does then give me, or it does detonate the core, but that is a signal logic that detonates the core. And if you actually look through all the other signals here, that lever I showed a minute ago is core east, and also has a detonate the core, but there's no AND logic there. If there was AND logic, you would be adding the circuit. There's just delay logic. So I know that does nothing. Plus that bit is actually closed off to you. There is no signal way to access it. And I can prove that because in here, if we go back again to those shutter doors, which are here, those shutter doors are controlled by east wing door signal, and that's in red because there is no east wing door signal. So there would be no way to actually turn that on or run that or do that. In other words, blow up the core that way, because there's no way to get in there. But yeah, I give a bit of a fuller explanation in episode 27. I sort of go through it, and I jump into a creative where I've actually brought this ship, this whole POI into the creative world, and I sort of go through and show why I do it with the factioning and how that works. But yeah, now it's just a case of harvest all the goodies. I'm sure... Ooh, I'm full already. Well, that is... Need to go back to loot box or dump box or something to get all this stuff. Really? Really? No, should be attached to loot box. Thank you. Somewhere there is another loot container. I don't remember where. Got a feeling it was up here somewhere, I want to say. Like towards it was either towards the back or towards the thrusters. I'm desperate now to remember where it was, so I can show it to you as like where it was. Because there was where are we here? This is gonna go out the front of the ship. I'm sure it was like there's some thrusters down here on one end or another, and it was down with those. So let's go round and do it this way. I think it was round here. I don't know why I think it was round here, but I think it was round here. No, don't know. Pass. Not sure. If I ever find it again, I will put it in the next episode. I don't know where it was. Because this is all the other bit I went through. But there is no... This is all the bit we've been to in here. So, yes, that was it in one of these? I want to say there's a grav gen in here, and there's fuel. Fuel's always worth having. We'll have all the fuel, please. Yes, please. Thank you. And we'll actually stick a bunch of that in a TARDIS right now, just because we want it. And we'll take your oxygen too, what I remember, and your grav gen and your things. So it wasn't in this one. I had a funny feeling it was in one of the baubles. There's that one, and well, this other one here. This is where the shield generator is. Right here. So that's a base shield gen. But no, I cannot now remember where the additional loot container I believe I found actually was. Yeah, if I do find it on another thing, I will show it on a future episode. But yeah, that's it. It's all just looting now and grabbing everything that's here and grabbing all these hardened steel blocks so we can finish. So I can finish the ship off, which is obviously just quite a bit of time of me doing this, which is not the most exciting thing ever. So I think, as for the stream, I will end it on the high note of we actually completed that. I didn't actually die, I'd like to add. Is it this one? Alright. I've just noticed it over here. The corner of my eye. Nope, still not that one. That one's got generator and other bits in it. But yeah, I didn't actually die. And managed to complete it. And really, I think the main reason I didn't die was, one, the combat armor, and two, this milligun, which really saved my ass. So, sorry, I've got a frog in the throat at the moment. Unless anyone's got any questions they want to know about how I took over the POI or anything like that, then I think I'll call it a stream here and say thank you very much for watching. Give us a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and do join me again on the next episode, when I'm sure we'll be back down on the planet, or moving on depending on how much exploration I've done in between, and we'll also be probably finishing off the exterior of the ship as I will have harvested the blocks in between. We certainly did, Ronnie. I learned that as much as everyone else did. I think I genuinely thought they were much heavier, but apparently I was talking crap. So, you know, we live and learn. And on that note, I'll say thanks a lot, everyone. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you again.